Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with what I've melted over the last week. Today is Friday, December 18th, and my kids are on break, so if you hear noise, one is still sleeping, the other one does not believe in sleeping. And so this is the best that I can do until they go back to school. So as usual, I'm going to start out with the things I did not finish and end with the things I did finish. So from L3, I did some Palo Santo Don't Cross Streams. I was hoarding what I had left of this loaf. She did restock this on Sunday, and I bought 3 more loaves. So I am officially going to finish this up. This is a very nice, Palo Santo is like a manly type scent, and then the Don't Cross Streams is like an ultimate vanilla type scent, and it's just a really nice blend. And you should have seen the ridiculousness. So she restocked Sunday morning. It was 10 o'clock her time. We were at my mom's house, which is my mom's house is 2 hours away in Central Time. I live in Eastern Time. So I was already confused because I'm used to L3's time being 3 hours behind, and it was only 2 hours behind. Well, then she restocked at 10 her time, which was noon. We were at the very end of church. And so literally church ended right at 12, and I was like, I told Robert, I said, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I hid in the bathroom and ordered. It was ridiculous. Hopefully God forgives me for that. But anyways, I didn't go out during church. Church was officially over when I did it, but I felt really weird. And he's like, he texted me, he's like, did you fall in? I was like, I'm fine. But anyways, yes, this is a really, really nice blend. I really love her Palo Santo. Some vendors' Palo Santo I can't do. It's more of a cologne, whereas hers is not. Hers is more of that woody, smoky type. Also from L3, I did some Boardwalk Mellow Clouds Pear and Beach Nights. This is really nice. I put this in my bathroom yesterday, and despite being new, I don't usually melt new stuff, but this is all I have left. I wound up destashing the rest of the loaf, so I decided to just throw this in my bin and melt it till it was gone, because it's not enough to hold over. It was really good. It wasn't as strong as the older L3 that I have, but it still performed very well in my bathroom. It was just a really nice, I love her Boardwalk Mellow Clouds. Oh, and I took my inventory. So I redid inventory because I did destash a bunch of stuff. So I redid inventory on my L3. I only did loaves and scoops because that's what I have the most of. I didn't bother with bags because I do have a lot of bags, and bags could be anywhere from a sample to a 4-pack of fluted tarts to a partial loaf. So I took all of my chopped loaves that are at least half a loaf or more, my half loaves that are intact, my full loaves, and my scoops. I did inventory between everything. Now that's scoops, half loaves, full loaves, and chopped loaves. I have 330 items. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I have over 100 loaves. I have pushing 200 scoops. I have like 180 scoops. I am just like mind blown as to all I have. But like I have mentioned before, several times, we are coming into a complete standstill with any purchases that are not bills. And so this will hold me over, and L3 is by far my biggest vendor supply that I have. And I have placed a couple orders with other vendors, and I do have my Wax Wednesday order from Super Tarts. They'll be here in the next like 2.5, 3 months. And so I feel so bad for these vendors because they're starting to have really big supply issues. They're having issues getting wax, they're having issues getting oils, they're having issues getting supplies in general. And I feel so bad for them because, I mean, it's like with us, we're waiting on packages that shipped 10 to 12 days ago. Robert has something coming in from, he had to buy some, he works in a freezer, so he works food service for U.S. Foods, and it's he works in the freezer, and so he had to get some inserts for his boots, some like heated inserts. Well, he bought them a week ago, and they shipped like the next day. They've literally sat in Knoxville for over a week. And he's like, can we just call them and have and pick them up? And I said, babe, I don't even know if they'll be able to find them, because if you guys have not seen those pictures floating on Facebook of the hubs and all the backups, I mean, this one little package, it was a little first class package, has sat in one hub in Knoxville for a week, and now today it finally moved to another hub in Knoxville, whereas my L3 order I just ordered Sunday is out for delivery today. So it makes no sense to me what is going on at all. Hi, Joe Bear. Okay, back to the wax. So I took the inventory. There was a reason why I mentioned it. I took an inventory because I wanted to see, without adding more to my stash, how much I melt in 2021 from L3. And that's why I picked the bulk items, because it's very easy to go through small items. So that's why I did not do the little bags. That's why I only did loaves and scoops. Because I didn't want, I could go through 100 samples and act like I went through 100 items when, you know, a sample's one melt. So therefore, that's why I did the big stuff. So I want to see in 2021 how much I go through, because there's going to be a huge amount of months in 2021 I won't be able to buy it all, because the bank's going to be watching our spending with the whole house buying process. So there's no way around it unless I use my PayPal balance. I mean, it's like credit cards. You can't use your credit cards because they report to the credit bureaus, and then they're looking at usage and all that. And then if you use your bank account, they're watching your bank account. So it's like the only way that I could buy wax is with like a PayPal balance, where they're not tracking the PayPal balance. They're only tracking my checking account and credit cards. So I've kind of gone back and forth. And there's the mailman at 8 in the morning. So anyways, yeah, so I want to see how much of that I go through in the year. All right, back to the wax. All right, Luna from Super Tarts, lemon curd, French vanilla twilight. This is amazing. I'm really upset that I only bought one clam on Wax Wednesday, because I do have 3 full clams plus this. I don't melt this every day. I melt this maybe once a week. So I should be okay for a few months. This is one that I would put on a list. And that's the other thing I wanted to mention is I am going to be setting aside some funds in my PayPal balance for my top favorite scents. So like Pink Sugar Sleepy Time, Rosemary's Baby, Luna, those kind of scents. So that way, if I do get low, I can still purchase them, but I'm going to keep it in my PayPal balance so it's not like I'm using from the bank, because when we bought my ex-husband's house, they never checked my PayPal. It was just the checking account and the credit cards. They were checking the credit bureaus, so therefore the credit cards are being tracked, and then the bank accounts. So my PayPal, I feel like, is relatively safe. So everything I get in PayPal, I'm going to start saving here for like those necessities. Now I do have a bunch. I have several months worth. But that doesn't mean, you know, with how fast I'm going through things, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to need more, you know, so over the course of the year. All right, from L3, I did some Boardwalk Mallow Clouds Lunar Eclipse, which is a Scentsy Luna type. Oh my God, Robert and I loved this. It was so, so good. We just broke into this scoop this week. Oh, her Boardwalk Mallow Clouds is my favorite. Some Boardwalk Mallow Clouds from like Sassy Girl is too like cologne-y, whereas this one's not. L3 has my favorite. All right, and then from Super Tarts, I did some Rosemary's Baby. This is another one that I will always pick up when it's restocked. No matter how much I have on hand, when it is restocked in BAMs or clams, I will always pick this up. Same with Pink Sugar Sleepy Time. Every time it's offered, I get a loaf. This is just Bedtime Bath, Rosemary Mint, Herbal Lavender. I love that scent. Y'all know that. All right, Sassy Girl Pink Sugar Sleepy Time. I just started this loaf like maybe 2 months ago, and I have 1 melt left. I've been melting this a lot. 2020 has just done a number on my mental health. You know, I was doing so good before, and 2020 has just done a number on like my anxiety and whatnot. And I know it's done a number on everybody, but I've never gone through a bedtime loaf that quickly. I have 3 more, so I'm good for a little while, but I need to tone it down. Like if she doesn't restock that in loaves anytime soon, I need to kind of stagger how often I melt it. I've been melting about every other night of that scent, and it's like those 3 loaves are not going to last long if I keep going the rate I'm going. All right, so we have day 14 from the Advent Calendar of Super Tarts. I have not finished this because I can't stand it. It is a Mallow Fluff Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough Waffle Cone. So I melted a little bit in the living room. I still have one of those. I have a friend that I'm selling a D-stash to. I'll probably send this along to her. And she watches my videos, so I'm sure she knows it's coming. I can't do it. I just cannot do that chocolate note. She may not be able to either, but it'll make me feel better getting it out of my hands. All right. I have a few more Advents I haven't finished. I'm trying to dig those out. Okay. Day 13 from Super Tarts. And this one is, where's the old sticker? This one is the Pink Sugar Blueberry Pumpkin Christmas Cookies. This was amazing. I'm going to finish this coming week. It was very heavy on the pink sugar, which I love. I love her pink sugar. And then day 12, I have not finished. I've melted these at least once, but there's, you know, a couple different melts in. Most of these had more than one melt. And this is Fir Needles, Mint, Sandalwood, White Pear, and Fig. This was good. Didn't think I was going to like it, but I do. It's nice and fresh. So these I'm going to make an effort to finish this coming week. From L3, I did not finish the Toasted Mallow Caramel Cream Coffee. I'll finish that this coming week. I just chopped that in half. And I did not finish the Winter Linen White Velvet Bow. And this was a carryover from last week. And this was a big elf head, and my warmer in my bathroom is so small that this is about enough for one melt. So I cut him in 3 pieces. Like, that's how much I was able to get out of that. All right, so now on to the empties for the week. And I think all the empties are only yeah, Advents are the only empties I have, because we were at my mom's last weekend, so we weren't home to melt Saturday or Sunday. So from Friday night, I didn't melt again until Sunday night, and I only did my bedroom melts. So pretty much I had almost 3 days of no melting. This one was a favorite of mine, Pink Berry Tonka Bean Pink Frosted Animal Cookies. This was so good. I love her Pink Berry Tonka Bean. And mixed with that cookie, I have a bunch of these that I've set aside to write down what I liked, so that way I know to order them again when I see them. That was real good. The Lorax Here's a Who in Whoville. I wasn't really a fan of this. I don't know why, but that's one that I could live without. This one was amazing. Cashmere Cedar Cocoa Butter Cashmere Coconut Shea. This was real good. Robert hates coconut, but it's okay. By the time we got home last night, we couldn't smell it. He went with his friend after work. They worked together. His friend's his boss, and they went to go take garbage. He lives that way out in the county, and they have to take garbage. Like, we live in the city, so our garbage gets picked up at home, and they have to take it to the dump. So he helped him to do that, and then I stopped by and was cleaning his house for him. And so he was helping him with garbage, I was cleaning, and then by the time we got home, it was like after 7 o'clock in the evening, and I'd had that on all day, so he couldn't smell it, thank God, because I knew he'd complain because he does not like coconut. Love's Baby Soft Bum Bum. This was amazing. So it's that, like, the baby powder type scent with that bum bum cream. That's one I would definitely purchase again, as well as this one, K-Dye Melts Cupboard Under the Stairs. I love this one. I love Cupboard Under the Stairs. It's like a strawberry cake vanilla wafer type blend, and the K-Dye Melts is a buttermint peppermint cupcakes at Tiffany's. I loved that as well. From Super Tarts, I finished day 15. This one, I think I really liked. Yes. Fall Leaves Apple Cider and Coastal Teakwood. This was heavy on the fall leaves. I didn't really get much else from it, but I did enjoy that. That's one I would definitely pick up in a clamshell. I finished day 6, which was, sorry for the crinkling, I'm trying to get the little paper out because I don't remember what these were. Mulled Wine Mixed Berries Lemon Wedges. I did not like this one, but I finished it. This one, oh my God, day 17. I love this one. I will get this one back in a heartbeat. Nectarine Vanilla Sandalwood Pink Sugar. So this had a citrus note. Nectarine can kind of be citrusy in a way, but it smelled so good, and that lasted all day. I could still smell the nectarine when I got home, and it's heavier on the pink sugar with the nectarine, which is something I enjoy. She has had a couple this week that were not wax. She was a lip gloss one day. I'm trying to think. That may have been it for this past week. I know we had a mask one day. That was a couple weeks ago now. We had a a scent satchel to put like in your like linen drawer or your closet or something. And we had the lip gloss. I think that's it for non-wax so far. But I do enjoy those non-wax items. They are kind of nice, and it helps me get caught up because I'm very behind on my, we had 2 days of nut melting last weekend, and the weekend before on Saturday we weren't home all day, so I'm still trying to get caught up from that. So I like those days where we don't have a wax item for the Advent, because then I can try to get caught up on the ones that I missed when we weren't home. All right, so that's everything. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.